What's up, guys? This is Badger coming back at you with a trading day on Wednesday, October 20th. Today we have BA, Roku, AMD, and Netflix on the watch. We also had Snap. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about it. I might put it back on. But really, Netflix looks very interesting right now. They had earnings, and as you can see, they went up, came all the way back down here. I had this dotted line here placed a long time ago. This is the bottom of a flag consolidation pattern that it's been in, and as you can see, it's holding up here. So I really like it. It had a lot of upgrades, which is, that could be really good for the price. So we're gonna check it out today. We have bullish above targets right here with this right next to this green line actually that I put, so that's kind of funny. And it's kind of bounced in this channel here. Bearish below is right here at 620. So we're gonna keep an eye on that right at open probably, just to see how it reacts. If it breaks down below here, I mean it's gone. But if we kind of chop around a little bit, it's definitely gonna present an opportunity there, I think. So with Snap. So that's what we're looking at with Snap. I don't know. I like Snap because we're going into earnings. Typically, it has somewhat of a run up. It's been in somewhat of a channel from here to here to here, right? I don't know. It is coiling up just a bit here. I'm glad that it's kind of held some range right here. We have somewhat of a demand zone. So it definitely could move, but I don't know. I also really don't like playing those small tickers. Big tickers, you get a couple contracts and it moves pretty good. It's not something that necessarily has to move 3% just to get a decent return. So gonna be looking at that. So we'll color this blue. We'll leave that as is. All right, so we have about 2 minutes before market opens here. Let's go ahead and get our pre-market lines drawn up. All right, so we are live here in about 50 seconds. Netflix. That's already good. I'm actually going to preload some stuff here with Netflix. Oof, these are going to change dramatically right at open. All right, we'll check it out. 625. Well, we're already at 6. Okay. You got 8 seconds. Damn, there goes AMD. Most of our moves, though, are not. We don't want them to happen right off the bat. How's Netflix? We got some pressure on the downside there with Netflix. But We'll see. We'll see what happens. Gotta let it play out a little bit. AMD has had some trouble breaking this line here, so it'll be interesting to see, but I'm not going to anticipate anything. Yeah, seeing a little bit of pressure there. Snap moving upwards here. AMD. I'm gonna take BA off my list here. So Snap actually making a decent move here. Let's see how it tests at 77.26 though. Even then, you don't want to buy right on that, you know, top line here. This could be a consolidation here for AMD, which would be nice. It's got that momentum too, right here. Yep. Descending volume here. We get a nice little hold and a break. That'll be real nice. Okay, so let's get some Snap contracts loaded up. Damn, 11,000. That's insane. A little bit better liquidity on those. So this is that zone here that AMD's had a little bit of trouble breaking. Still watching Nflx as well. It's testing this bearish below area. Kind of a lot of volume here for Nvidia going down. AMD was, I mean, that was a clean break. We obviously saw it, but try not to just jump into anything right off the bat. Nvidia, I mean, Roku's looking decent. I like this because we already know there is a demand in this zone here. It still has some ascending bearish momentum, so you don't want to get caught in that. But boom, there's AMD breaking up new highs, or not new highs, but highs for the day. Snap kind of going sideways at this point. Roku riding the 9 EMA, but really just chilling. We are only 5 minutes into the market here. So this will be interesting to see, because if we start getting an ascending candle here, that could easily be a bearish setup. Which, I mean, looking at here, we're thinking, okay, maybe it's holding, but, you know, things can fake out pretty quickly. Let's see how BA is doing. Yeah, cool. So Roku actually breaking down, making a new low here. Maybe interesting to see if it makes a higher high. We could be in a little uptrend here. We're actually going to switch AMD and Roku. Mostly because I'm kind of liking this, because if we got a high here coming back down to a low and then breaking that, that could be looking at a setup here. Oh, watching Netflix there too. At this point though, jumping in here thinking we're gonna have a reversal is not a good solution. Snap has just been really weak. I'm gonna pull up AMD on the 5-minute instead of Snap. AMD on the 5-minute looks solid. This would look a little more attractive if it was, you know, descending bearish volume or bearish momentum, but currently not that great. So I'm gonna take this time here, since things are kind of deciding still, to pick some contracts that may be moving a bit better. Oh, look, we're getting that momentum here. So right now we want to look for a pullback here. Maybe we call this our line here. We start to get some consolidation. That'll look real good. But remember what I said about that ascending channel, right? Oh, dang. Netflix is kind of just coming up. If it does start to come up pretty crazy, then what we'll do is we'll watch this line here, because it's had trouble at that line. And it may catch a retrace here. And if it holds up pretty strong, that'll be a good indication that we can get in. What we don't want to do is get in right here after it's had a really big move. Mostly because we could easily catch the retrace and then get shaken out. AMD was a decent move if you caught it, you know, right off the gate. But I just don't like making moves like that. Roku's actually still holding up. So a retrace here is perfect if we get some consolidation here. The key is to not get in too early or too late. And actually, I guess it's better to be late than early, but So still watching these levels here. We have another pretty strong one at this level here, but we're finally taking over that 9 EMA, VWAP, and 21. So if we start getting some sideways action here, that would be perfect, especially with this perfect momentum coming up. So we're actually, I'm going to think about jumping in here. I really don't want it to break right off the bat, simply because we haven't had a retrace. Yeah. Alright, so saying that out loud, because we haven't had a retrace, we're just going to let it sit. Because we can easily hit this, come back down here, and I'll be at a loss. So, just going to watch that. At this point, Roku's making a lower low, so not really watching that. This is, all our eggs are right here. Yep, there we go. This is what we were wanting. And it could come back and test this line here, actually. Which is 100% fine with me, you know? But that's exactly why we don't want to just jump in on a bunch of green candles. Because, you know, things will turn around very quickly. And that's fine, you know? I don't want to say that it should, but things just don't go up forever. So now the opportunity that comes in here is going to be, will it make a higher low than this, or are we going to be making a lower low, or you know, maybe even the same low? So gotta just watch and see. It is holding that 9 EMA so far, but I'm so tempted to jump in, but we need that confirmation first that this is actually gonna hold. I mean, if we get some downward action, it'll give us an even better spot to, a better spot to jump in on. So now we're watching this level here. It's holding on, it's touching all candles, which is good. It's not good that we're seeing this momentum here come down, because if this comes down and we start slowing down in our bullish momentum and we're coming down pretty heavily, then that, you know, is not that great. But if we stay light blue and we hold, that could be good. So we are going to use this red line here as our stop loss, and we're going to actually jump in here because things are holding up pretty well, actually. I'm going to let this candle close. We're going to in on 2. So I like that we have a floor here is what we have. I mean, not really confirmed yet, but we have a place to exit. And we have that ascending momentum here, which is what I'm liking. It could be a little bit of an early entry there, but we'll find out very soon. got 50 seconds. Sorry, we have 7 seconds. NVIDIA is really trying to test and see how that's going to hold or just fall apart. Consolidations here is fine, even though we will have some theta burn. It'll be okay. So currently, it's looking like it wants to reject those lines here, these EMAs. Still just gonna watch that, let it play out. Reason I'm still holding is because it's still in contact with those lines. So it's still there. If we can get some volume to pour in here, that would be real nice. It's good that we're getting some that blue candle back. Just got to see how this finishes, though. We have another 30 seconds. Got 10 seconds in that candle. So far, I'm liking this. Oops. So far, I'm liking that because it means that things are still intact. It's a higher low so far. We just got to see if it can push up from there because so far it's not really doing much but chopping. And if we start losing gas here, that's not good either. We don't want to see a descent with that bluish volume. There we go. Getting a little bit of volume in there. It's actually kind of a lot, considering. There we go. This is the end of this 5-minute candle here as well. So what we're going to look for is this test up here to see how that plays, since it looks like we're able to hold this level so far. Damn, or it's just gonna chop. There's definitely some buyers here. Damn, that was a good recovery. Watching this consolidation here, I don't know if my thing just froze or if the volume just is really slow. Yeah, that's weird. It's kind of glitchy. Oh, this is a fresh candle right here. Got 20 seconds in this. It's been a long trade. I don't like that that's pushing down. We are still holding the 9 EMA. Just gonna need to watch it, honestly. I do like that that was more volume here. We're entering somewhat of a squeeze on the 1 minute. This momentum's almost blue, which is nice. See how we do on this test here. We're gonna need some volume for sure to break through that. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and take one away here. Alright, took one out. And we took the other one out. Nice. That was 364. Let me see if I can show you guys. Monitor. Okay, well, right here. Boom. So nice. That was a good move, guys. We got in probably just, what, a bit early maybe. And we really, this bearish, bullish above, we could have definitely held through that, but I don't really care. The goal is to take profits, right? Take the money, don't give it back. We easily could have a retrace, a big reject, and then you're clapped, you know? So, I believe we jumped in right around this area here, caught this, we held that line the whole way through. It got a little tight over here. Once we reclaimed the 9 EMA, it was a higher low, which is why I kind of kept on onto it there, and it was within that range there. All the candles were still touching that area. As we reclaimed the 9, we had a little bit more consolidation, and then boom, it finally broke up. So that was solid. It was exactly what we want to see, right? I may try to get one more here on Nflx if it retraces. We still got about 900 BP. So let's watch for this area here. I kind of knew it would retrace there, but I mean, we secured the bag. Damn, this is annoying. I need more screens. So we got about 2 minutes left in this screen here. That move actually took our account above 3K for the first time. I'm gonna send this to the Discord real quick. So let's watch here. Still really good area here. We're gonna use this green line here as our exit. I anticipate that we'll probably come over here and touch 9 EMA, but let's see how it goes. But I do think we're gonna break above that bullish above area. Truly, especially with this momentum coming up. All we need is one more volume break, just like we had, and we'll just take those profits easy. On the other side, though, if it breaks down, doesn't like this area, then, you know, we just cut losses there. still think we may come one more candle to the side, but we'll see here. Oh wow, this candle has, oh, well, this one just opened. So this is the candle that I think maybe this is where we can see either break up or break down. We're definitely getting some volume. What I like is that it's a red candle, but it stays pretty, like these past three candles have all been red, but they're not real big. So we could see a big one here though. This candle here is a nice EMA touch candle. So we're gonna get ready here to cut our losses. Cool. I still like this. You know, we're holding that 9 EMA, kind of like we were back over here. We're still within that deviation. What I don't like is that we're having some downward momentum here in buying, and we've had just a lot of red candles, you know, back to back. But it's somewhat holding here. So we got 10 seconds left in this candle. I like that pushback. Even if we can catch just another test, yeah, I mean that would be enough, honestly. So I like that we're over here now in blue. So that means momentum's coming up with the. It's been coming up, right? But now we're having some buying momentum coming in, and we're in a squeeze here in that 5 minutes. So when that squeeze blows, you know, that could be a very nice move, especially breaking up to this upside. With this downward momentum, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't move up too much, but I do want to see us at least holding this area, especially because we have the 9, we have a support line, and we have the 21 EMA here. So I expect that we should be holding this level. It would be a real red flag if it starts to come down. And if we're going to hold somewhat of this trend that we have here, it's also got to hold up here. So this blue right here could easily come down because this is a 5-minute candle. It can close, and that momentum would be shifted very easily. But we just gotta wait and see. What I would love to see is one of these blue candles, dark blue candles, turn light blue. So kind of like how we have this, and then boom. That'd be nice to kind of confirm things. Not as in a, oh, I'm kind of just hoping. It would be nice to confirm that things are coming up. Here we go. Now to break here, like I said when we were over here, to break this area, we need some volume. We need some buyers to come in, a big move to happen. Because if not, then we'll just come right back down. And it may be even quicker than we came back down the first time. So right now, we're trying to reclaim being above that EMA, which, you know, I'm all for. Over here on this 5-minute, we have somewhat of a little flag going on here. Somewhat. It's a small little candle, this one is. If it would have been nice if it held up here, but, you know, closed. Next candle. So I like that that's at least holding. There we go. That's a very good test. I think the squeeze actually, yep, it fired. We're gonna see how this candle closes here. And we're gonna take this candle. Nice. All right, that was, so let's see what our total is here for the day. Oh, as soon as I sold it. All right, so 449, boom. Not too bad. Not too bad. Well, guys, that's pretty much all my BP. I have $100 left. So, I hope that some of this helped. If you have any questions, please let me know. We also have a Discord that, maybe we can talk to some of the boys in on letting you in. But yeah, I hope this helps. Really good trading day today, guys. Keep your stop losses tight, follow the rules, and make some money, boys. Thanks for watching.